All right, this guy's driving Dean's car. We're testing out the MTS Offroad shock tune, and yeah, this is a dune tune. Watch.
Had this car for a couple years now, and some of the next upgrades that I wanted to do to it was the suspension was the main thing.
Yeah.
So what I did is I've been, kind of watching the forums, things like that, and getting feedback from other people. And as everybody's kind of doing, they kind of go with shock therapy. So I got no personal experience with any of the guys out there, but I intended on using shock therapy. Been thinking about for a while. It's a lot of money, lot of money, but I just kind of committed to it. But the guys, they do a good job, so they're busy. I couldn't get in there and get it done.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're super busy.
Yeah. So the next up and coming one that's kind of out there is MTS suspension out of Arizona. So I gave those guys a call, and I talked to Ned over there, and he kind of gave me his rundown, their philosophy, how they do the shocks and stuff, and it's definitely an opposite than what shock therapy does.
They were so awesome too, as far as customer service goes, guys. Like, they were just like on top of it. They called us before we called them just to see how it was.
So they talk about how they do a heavier spring with more rebound dampening, but less compression because the heavier spring is keeping it from bottoming out. And as I went through it more and more, it kind of made more sense. So I went ahead and made an appointment with those guys and took it over to them. I do have to say, as a preface, the first thing I did though is I did upgrade to a taller tire. That helped quite a bit. And 32-inch tire, the Sandcraft Destroyers. Really happy with it. I went with the 12 paddle stagger because of the tune that I have in the car. It turns the tires really well. So that helped the stock suspension quite a bit. And I wasn't going to get the suspension done until the following day. So I was really concerned that since my suspension was so much better with the tires and everything, how much more could they improve it? And so that was the challenge.
Okay, we're going to do in-car, same ride with the MTS off-road tune so you can see from inside.
Over at MTS, very helpful, a lot of good customer service. Appreciate the feedback. They come with a long history of trophy trucks, things like that. So anyway, they did the shocks. Took the car over to them, they got right on it and knocked it out in a couple hours. A lot cheaper than shock therapy. They don't do quite as much stuff to the internals, but they did redo the check valves. They redid all the valving, both rebound and compression, and 8 new springs.
Nice.
So picked up the car, took out, and honestly it wasn't what I wanted. I felt that I lost some of what I had with the stock suspension. But before I even came back to camp, I had missed calls on my phone. MTS was already calling me up. They wanted the feedback, and they had constantly out there doing their R&D, and they already had some changes within the hour from the time they did my car. They already had some changes they wanted to do to it. So I took the car back to them, no questions asked. They revalved all 4 shocks again. From there, I took the car out, started dialing it in, and the car was 100% better than the first time. Some of the best feedback on the car was the wife wasn't complaining so much. She looked a lot better. She noticed it.
There you go.
Yeah. So I did it for a day. I put about 50 miles on it, and but the front still wasn't quite there what I wanted. Again, they're calling me wanting the feedback, so I went back over to them. They revalved the fronts again for me, so that's twice on the rear and 3 times in the front. The revalve don't push his ass, begging for me to come back and to make me happy. And just got to say now that we're right where I want to be.
Yeah, and the customer service, I was witness to that. Customer service was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, what I told them is once it's dialed in, I want all my adjusters in the middle, so that way I can go one way or the other to the extreme.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they agreed, and you know, they appeased me. So got the car done. Been doing some changes to it incrementally, and you went out, drove the car, and gave some good feedback with it.
Yeah, this car rocks. I just drove it. It's amazing.
But the shock tune is really good.
And that's what this is about right now.
It's really good. Yeah, it's really hard to get it to G out. I did a little bit, but I mean, I pushed it hard.
It's a great tuning tune right now. The chatter is still better than stock. The whoops is still way better than stock. And it tunes like some bitch. You got to try hard to G it out.
Yeah.